Good morning, everybody. This is Apba Brian at Apba Baseball Classics. We're going to start a new project, and it's going to begin with an unboxing of a new game that came in the mail last night. Today's video will be an unboxing, and let's get right to it. All right, I believe I ordered this on January the 1st, and it came yesterday, so it took just 2 weeks. And that's it with the box cutter. Let's see what's inside. And here's the box. No identifying marks on the outside, but I think by now you probably know that it is Fall Classic Baseball. Got the rules on top. They are in heavy duty paper. That's in glossy. All right, a little Gorilla Glue puts the Fall Classic Baseball game cover on the box. And I will need to take a little time and study these rules. So I've got a weekend to do that, although it's the NFL playoffs this weekend. That's going to take a little time. All right, looks like the rules are printed on the front side only. And there's only 6 pages here. And then we've got charts. I'm not a big charts guy. Excuse me, the fewer charts, happier I am. And that is why I ordered there are a lot of charts. These are all charts. All right, pages aren't numbered, but there's probably 25 pages or more, I didn't count of charts. But this is why I ordered the set of fast action cards, and I believe we could get most of what we need off the fast action cards. All right, again, I haven't read the rules yet, but these are the fast action cards. I believe these are divided into innings with your different types of dice rolls here. D6s on the bottom row, D20 here. Not sure what this is on the top row. And then results for outs, base hits with men on base. And then you've got various charts on the back of each fast action card. I think they have 4 decks of fast action cards, and this is one of them, so it's a pretty good stack of cards, and I doubt if shuffling will be required during the game. Now, I know a lot of people are doing various seasons, and there's been a lot of Fall Classic Baseball in the community. Tony Porter of Cards and Dice TV has been doing a lot of Fall Classic Baseball. I know RJL, or Rob, RJL 518, Rob has been doing a great deal of Fall Classic Baseball as well, and they do a tremendous job of explaining the rules. The season I ordered is the 1957 season. I don't think there's a lot of 50s going on in the community right now, and I do have an interest in following men like Ted Williams, Jackie Jensen, who had a tremendous fear of flying, Minnie Minoso, Billy Pierce, Rocky Calavito, Had an autograph from him that my dad got at the Union Station in Kansas City. Al Kaline, Jim Bunning, future senator, Vic Power, Roy Sievers, Jim Lemon, Duke Snyder, they're still in Brooklyn in 57, Ernie Banks, Willie Mays, Frank Robinson, Gus Bell, Robin Roberts, Bob Friend, and Ken Boyer, who was, when I was younger, was definitely one of my favorites, and Stan Musial. So there's some stars that we can follow. Mickey Mantle, too. I didn't have the Mantle card, but I've got that. All right, here's how the teams come. They come rubber banded. Looks like it's time to sort. All right, let's take a look at the Ted Williams batting card. And most of the action is going to happen with the batting card. At least it starts with the batting card. You roll the dice, and you read the two D6 dice consecutively. 4-2 would be a green first and yellow. And then you have a D20 dice, which may come into play. So if you roll a 4-2, that's here, there's a blank. You would go to a pitcher card, say for example Whitey Ford pitching, and read 42 off his card, which is a walk. The difference between the hitting cards is the hitting cards have a gray stripe with black printing. The pitching cards have a red lettering on top. Pitchers also have batting cards. Let's see, Whitey Ford's batting card. Ford's batting card would look like this. Batting statistics on the bottom. Pitching statistics on the bottom. Notice on the pitching card you have 3 columns, and before you start the game, or before a pitcher comes in to pitch, you roll a D6. You roll the D20 to see what kind of stuff he's bringing to the mound. If I roll an 11, that would be his B, or average stuff. His best stuff would be column A, and his poorest would be column C. Defensive positions are on the bottom of the card, the batting cards. Ted Williams played left field in 1957, and so his range, arm, and air rating, defensive ratings are there. This yellow strip is offensive ratings, stolen bases, attempted, made, or here he didn't steal any bases, he tried once, and that is his stolen base success rating, I think. Sacrifice hit is there, 3, and then hit and run rating is there. Now, on your individual results on the batting card, you'll have listed 66 would be a home run, 55 you go to the D20, 1 through 17 would be a home run, The rest would be a doubles, kind of like the splits in Stratomatic. And then you've got 3 splits on 33. 1 through 3 double, triple, 4 single. Looks like the key rolls are offensively are the double rolls, 22, 33, 44, 55, and 66. Roll 26 takes into account if he's hitting against a right-handed pitcher or a left-handed pitcher. If he's hitting against a right-handed pitcher, that would be a single. If he's batting against a left-handed pitcher, that would turn to an out. Ballpark card. Each team has a ballpark card. If this was played at Yankee Stadium, it would be here. These are D20 rolls. 1 through 3 be a homer for a left-handed batter like Ted Williams. 4 and 5 would be a double. 6, 10 would be foul ball. 11 through 16 foul out. 17 through 19 he could try to stretch a single into a double. 17 through 20 would be like defensive ratings on those. And speaking of defensive ratings, 51 through 53 sends you to defensive charts. First you check a strikeout rating and then the defensive chart on those 3 rolls. And those are, I believe, on the backs of the fast action cards. No, they're on the bottom of the front of the fast action card. This is your 51 chart, 52 and 53. Now, considering the pitching card, a roll of 65 is a home run or out. 1 through 11 would be a home run. And the rest of the result would be an out. So if you roll a 65, and remember you check the batter's card first, it says go to the pitcher's card. Sometimes there'll be a rating there, plus or minus, and that will modify the home run number for the pitcher. Okay, back to those 51 through 52 through 53, 51, 52, 3 rolls. You check for strikeouts first, and you check this at the bottom of the pitcher card. If Whitey Ford is, for example, using column B, average stuff, a 1 through 3 would be a strikeout. And then 4 through 20, you go to the defensive chart. All right, the 54 is a wild pitch chart. Pitchers have a wild pitch rating. Whitey Ford would be 1 through 13. And then you roll to see if it's a wild pitch. If not, batter gets another roll. If there is a WP before the out result, you'd roll for a wild pitch and also count an out on that play. So it'd be a wild pitch followed by an out rather than a re-roll. All right, now on the defensive charts, rolls 51 through 53, you can play the infield in, and you can also play the outfield in, and results will be given on the chart, what happens. I don't know if that'll be given on the fast action chart, or you actually have to go to the chart. Let's see. Fast action cards. Might have to go to a separate chart on that. So if the runner's at third, then you do at the bottom of the out chart of runners first and third, you do have instructions on what to do if the infield's in or out. But let's look at Mickey Mantle's card, for example. There would be some here. Single plus would be an automatic steal. Single plus 1 through 3 would be a single, otherwise a walk, but the plus sign means a steal. After the single, I suppose, not after the walk. Not sure yet what the plus plus is after this single. I have to look that up. But you can also decide to steal on your own, and you have to see if the runner gets a jump. If he does, he gets to go. Check the pitcher's arm rating, see if the runner gets a jump to steal. Roll a d6. If it falls within the range of the following chart, there is no jump. If d6, and it's this chart here, I think I'll take this and print it on one of these cards so I can have that handy. Let's see. It's different for right-handers, different for left-handers. So if he gets a jump, then you check the SBS rating, roll 1 through 20, equal to or less than the player's SBS rating, it's a good steal. 1 through 5, check the catcher's air rating, equal to or less, it's a steal with an extra base. Catcher's arm, and that's optional, but you can add that to the stolen base success chance. Strong arm decreases 2, weak arm increases 2. Okay. You have a pick-off attempt charts here. Now here's the auto steal rules. Method 1, the plus symbol. You do roll to see if it's within the SBS rating. If you get 2 plus signs, like a single plus plus, you can try for third also. If the single plus is by itself on dice rolls 31 through 45, then the pitcher gives up a hit or walk, the batter can try a steal. I'll have to reread that and think about that. SBS rating, try for third also. And there's another method used in the SBA rating. Likely I'll just choose when I play whether I want him to steal or not. See if he can get the jump. All right, I think this is going to be simple enough. I'm going to play a game or two over the weekend and practice. And if I like it, we'll start the next project. It will be the 1957 season replay of American League and National League. I'll do it in this way that I did the other league replays. I'll have a game of the week. We'll have a 16-game season, and then all the other games will be settled with the history maker quick results rolls, like I did in the previous league season project. And I think after that, I'll get a pretty good idea whether I think this game is realistic or not. I believe I will. I see elements of Apba in this game. I see elements of Stratomatic, but it is different. I like the idea of rolling after the bullpen session to see what kind of stuff the pitcher is bringing in, because that is very telling. My daughter was a softball pitcher all of her life, and sometimes you could tell from her bullpen what the game was going to look like. There was one occasion where I didn't think she was doing her warm-up with enough effort, and I walked up to her, I said, they're going to score runs off you in the first inning, and that happened. But that bullpen sessions for pitchers, they have to work on all their pitches and establish, command of each pitch and break a sweat. So that's the bullpen role. See what kind of stuff they bring out into the game. So next I'll go through all these teams and put them in their batting orders, and hopefully there's a hitting card for each pitcher because I didn't see pitcher hitting cards. And if there is not, might have to use a DH, which they never used in 57, but I'm gonna guess there is a hitting card for each batter, but I don't know for sure. Once again, I'm not great at explaining rules, but there are how to play rules on Fall Classic Baseball on ID Gestures channel, and probably Robert has a video up on RGL 518, and I know Tony Porter has gone into great depth on his channel, Cards and Dice TV. And thank you, Tony. You're the one who kind of encouraged me to order this game. I liked what I was seeing with your work on Fall Classic Baseball. So we're going to check it out on the channel. This doesn't mean that Appa Brian's not Appa Brian anymore. I'll always go back to Appa. But this next project looks like it's going to be Fall Classic Baseball. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day, and God bless.